As we speak right now, things are going extremely well. Everyone has to self-certify in the construction end of it. The weather has been cooperating. The people are extremely excited to get back out and to work and start improving not only their homes, their businesses, but getting back to the new normal that we're entering. And then we're going to go into, hopefully we go into phase 2. But before we get into phase 2, let's make it real clear. The only way for a city, a region, to get into the next phase is by you, the people. It's making sure that we wear our masks when we are in public. It's to make sure that our hygiene, we wash our hands, we do all the things we need to do. And I know that it becomes sometimes a little frustrating, but this is the only way we're going to get into the next phases. We have to keep the criteria down that has been set up by the New York State Health Department. We have to do that. So the better that we stick together and we work through this together, the better we're going to be going into our phase 2 and our phase 3. The key is, we talked about it, it's the social distancing that's very important. We're all a little bit frustrated at this point. And it was a long winter. You're kind of hemmed up in the winter just because it's the winter. You're coming into the time that the pandemic struck, roughly almost 3 months now, that you shelter in place. Please, let's not get frustrated. We got too close. This is a marathon, it's not a sprint. The better that we abide by all the proper procedures that are set forth, the closer we're going to be to phase 2 and phase 3. We want to all get back to the new normal, and it's going to be different than we're used to. Let's not forget how long it took us to get where we are. Be patient, don't get frustrated. We're getting through this, and as we all say, we're Utica proud, we're Utica strong. That's who we are. Utica starts with you, continue to be who we've been. I boast how great my community is. Continue to do that, and let's be the example of what to do or what not to do. Everyone's essential, everyone's important, and it's coming together. Our medical professions have proven once again that they are the life of our city, they're a life of our community, they're a life of what we are in America. And so we had the opportunity to purchase some flags just to kind of honor the great people that are out there morning, noon, and night, putting themselves first before anybody else. Assemblywoman Mary Ann Buttonshaw, obviously to the forefront, providing us with hand sanitizers that could be utilized not only for the city employees, but for the senior homes, and she delivered them themselves. So it's everyone coming together, all our elected officials, from the members of the Common Council to the county executive to state representatives to our federal representatives. It's been a very great time to kind of work together and not point fingers. This is the time that we come together, we work together, and we come out of this all together.
The most important aspect is to work together collaboratively. And yes, PPE is very important, and the county has been providing that. The state had the opportunity to distribute hand sanitizer. And as you look at the most vulnerable populations, it was our senior housing. So I reached out to all of our municipal leaders in the cities and towns and told them the most important aspect would be for them to take the hand sanitizer and distribute it. Fortunately, I have heard from the governor's office recently, and there will be more hand sanitizer, the personal size, to be distributed throughout all public housing throughout the Utica Rome area. So it's exciting that more will be coming. That was our first step to ensure, as municipalities slowly open their city halls and town halls, they have the sanitizer for individuals.
So let me once again thank the most important person. That's you. That's you for making us a great city, for you putting up with the pandemic and observing what needs to be done, how it needs to be done, to be mindful of your neighbors, to be mindful of how it makes our city great. We're very, very lucky to have residents who are so strong, our essential workers, from the grocery store attendants to the truck drivers to the medical to the police to the fire, EMS. Everyone's essential, and we really understand what it means to be essential now. Everyone is essential. That's what makes us a strong community. So until I see you again in June or July, be safe, wash your hands, keep social distancing, and keep on loving.